We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Kansas Baseball on MLB Network. And it's coming up next. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. And we are set
right
for
fielder, Hernan Perez.
First pitch of the night is taken for ball one, and we are underway from Kansas City. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Out of play. 0-1 count, and the pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Here's Ryan Braun now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Burns.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So striding in, Eric Hosmer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a looper to left. Braun coming on. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
In now, Will Myers. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he lays off there 1-0. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Suarez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Domingo Santana. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Domingo Santana.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kepler's on the move. One down. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Burns racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Drilled down the line, and he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only one gone. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he'll dive back in safely. Ryan Butcher is forced onto the mound. Now following the
number 49, Ryan Butcher.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff. Reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Realmuto is under it. And that's the third out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Digging in, Brandon Moss. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Grounded back up the middle. Suarez ranging up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Manny Pena. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. On he pops it up. Drifting just beyond the infield. Scope onto the grass. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll dive back in. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Burns will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Standing in, JT Realmuto, hitting right at the 1 for 4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Fouled back. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Line drive to center field. Broxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Max Kepler.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Braun ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Center fielder number 14.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Billy Burns looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Jonathan Scope would be next. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Soft liner towards short. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. So striding forward now, Jonathan Schoop. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Digging in, Domingo Santana. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Domingo Santana.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Myers on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eugenio Suarez. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Keon Broxton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound. Here's Neil Walker. He had a sac fly earlier.
Neil Walker.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Myers. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Royals, first baseman, number 35.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Aguilar coasts under it. Makes the play, one away. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Will
into the windup and the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Perez on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Third baseman, number 8.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's through into center field, base hit. And to score the runner from second. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Tulowitzki.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now at the plate, Brandon Moss. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
A little bouncer. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Tyson Wolf enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Number 7 will come on now.
7.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Digging
Now
in,
batting.
Manny Pena
Your
comes into
attention,
this
please.
at-bat 0 for 1.
Inning for the Brewers.
Stephen Vogt will move
Number
into the
12.
on-deck circle now to try to
Stephen
get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Hernan Perez. Travis Shaw will be summoned off the bench here as a pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. A dive, but he's back. Lays off 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Travis Shaw becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate.
Leading off for the Royals. Designated hitter, Brandon
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
JT Realmuto.
Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
Wow, not a great
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready once again, Billy Burns. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just here's Ryan Braun now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. high in the air out to center field. Burns is there. One down. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. In there, and it's 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Neil Walker. He hit a sac fly earlier. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away.
And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Eric Hosmer.
Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Popped high in the air. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 7 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Mike Minor is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 26.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Change for the Royals. Now playing right field.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
playing first
No
base.
offer on that one. 2
Number
balls and a
7.
strike.
A defensive change for the Royals. Now catching, number 12.
And he gets a piece there and
Steven
chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Up next for
Digging in
Milwaukee.
now, Stephen
Catcher.
Vogt. He reached on a
Stephen
single in his first
Vogt.
try. Weak chopper up the line. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next
And
for
that brings
Milwaukee.
up the left-handed
Third
hitting.
baseman, Travis Shaw.
First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas.
Leading off
He'll
for
be
the
the one to
Royals.
lead things off now
Third
against Aaron
baseman.
Sanchez.
Mike Moustakas.
Back up the middle. And he's retired 1 away. Here's
Now
Troy
batting,
Tulowitzki
the
now.
shortstop,
Third trip to the
number 2,
plate for him here tonight.
Troy
0 for 2 at this point.
Tulowitzki.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here.
Now
2
batting,
away.
the designated
Digging
hitter,
in once again,
Brandon
Brandon Moss. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now here's the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. JT Realmuto would be next. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Striding in once
the catcher,
again.
number 17, JT Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounded to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting,
Digging in to
left
try
fielder,
to...
Max Kepler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this. That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Started to go. Coming to the plate now, Yangervis Solarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Solarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Solarte is retired and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Striding into the box, Ryan Braun. Brandon Maurer gets the call. As he'll pitch with
Royals, number 32, Brandon Maurer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
In the air out toward right field. After it is Myers. He makes the running play. 2 down. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Stepping in, Keon Broxton trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Into the box now, number 7. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Chris Withrow.
For the Royals, number 52, Chris.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, strike 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up in. Digging in, Billy Burns. He'll get things started now in the bottom. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says it was a trap. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Bounce towards the mound, but a 1. The 0-1 on its way. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. First baseman Eric Hosmer.
Number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Marcell Ozuna will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Now action in the bullpen as they're close.
Number 4, Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. But a strong throw is going to force him to put the brakes on and retreat back to third as they won't get that tying run home. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped into the air, back behind second. Walker is there to make the catch, and a great job of. So stepping in, Stephen Vogt, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Stephen Vogt.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Grounded to first. To his right, Myers, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Travis Shaw. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Yangervis Solarte, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box. Troy Tulowitzki, no hits in 3 tries. Anthony Swarzak enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
This change defensively.
He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth. Now batting, Brandon Moss. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Catcher, number 17.
In now, JT Realmuto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Jose Trejo. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Franklin Gutierrez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Gutierrez.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.